All right, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna ask everybody to repeat after me, please. Adam, we love you.
Adam, we love you.
We will not stop.
We will not stop
until there is justice for you.
until there is justice for you.
Elizabeth, we love you.
Elizabeth, we love you.
We stand with you.
We stand with you.
We will fight for justice for your son.
We will fight for justice for your son.
Thank you, everybody. We're gonna get some safety announcements before, just to make sure that everybody knows this information. Please, please, please pay attention.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stefan Cuevas Caizaguano. I am queer. I am trans. What's up? The mask? A minute.
You get better sound.
All right. I am queer. I am trans. I am from Little Village. And I'm here to abolish the police. We're here to defund the police until they are abolished. Before we do that, we need to go over some safety, right? To make sure that community is safe, that we are all safe, because police do not keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? Absolutely. So we need to go some safety things. But before we do, I want to recognize the organizations and folks who have organized this action here today. This action was organized mostly by femmes, mostly by queer folks, and mostly by trans folks. Alright, so I want to shout out Unete, 12th Ward IPO, Good Kids Mad City, Chicago Freedom School, El Verco, Justicia in Ayotzinapa, Cicero Community Farm, Little Village Community Council, and Royal, as well as many individuals who are part of this movement. So what we need to do to keep us safe is we need to center the voice of the speakers. Most of the people speaking today will be youth of color, they will be survivors, and they will be people who are directly impacted by police brutality and state oppression. So we are going to center their voices today. We are not centering politicians. We are not centering state officials. I know a lot of politicians and state officials came to us once this action was done and asked, hey, can we speak? And we're like, why would we let you? You didn't do anything. You didn't do any of the work. We brought our waters here. We bought our medical supplies. We bought the food here. Why would we have you speak if all you're going to talk about is reform? We're here to defund. We're here to abolish. Another thing is white allies don't instigate. We want to make sure 5POC are safe during this protest. I know tensions are high, but white folks, please do not instigate with the police. Because it's usually people of color, queer, trans folks who have the repercussions of a lot of your anger. So we need to center them. Please do not antagonize the police. Please do not talk to the police. So along with that is do not police how BIPOC protests. If we're laughing, if we're crying, if we're shouting at the police, please do not tell us how we're supposed to feel and mourn and grieve. Safe distance. We are in a pandemic. Please wear a mask over your nose. Please stay 6 feet apart. Hand sanitizer. Marshals will have some. People will walk around with some. Please follow that because it is people of color who are mostly impacted by the coronavirus right now. So we need to keep those folks safe. Follow the organizers' leads, right? So we're the organizers. People on the stage are the organizers. Please listen to us. We are trying to keep everyone safe here. We have a route, we have a plan, we have people who are uplifting us and helping us. Please listen to us. We only want what's best for the community here. And I'm gonna pass it on to, there we go. Thank you so much.
We love hearing you.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, my name is Karina. I organize with UNETE and as of recently a collective of other organizations that Stefan mentioned, such as El Vejo, 12-Word IPO, Chicago Freedom School, Cicero Community Farm, Good Kids Mad City, Justicia en Ayotzinapa, Comité Chicago. We want to thank the organizations who offered their help out today. And of course, to all the individuals, thank you so much for coming out here and being with us in community. This morning, I was reading messages from people who reached out from like Hope Church, the Comfort Station, Grace Church, and I got really emotional because I thought people would be scared of us. I thought that the people would be doing what they do downtown and like boarding everything up. So it made me really emotional that they opened their doors for us today. If anybody needs to use the restroom, charge their phones, or get some snacks, they've offered to open their doors for us. Last year, people were stuck downtown. Property than us. In preparation for today, people reached out to offer rides so that people could get home safe. So don't hesitate to let one of our organizers know so that we can put you in contact with someone and get you home safe. Who keeps us safe?
We keep us
Who
safe.
keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe? It's really, really powerful that we're all here in community because capitalism thrives off of breaking communities. It thrives off of creating fear amongst all of us. And what happens when we fear each other? We project, we become judgy, and we turn on each other. The state wants us to be in this state of fear and disconnection from each other. Really, really fucked up that people publish debating the Chicago Police Department killing a child. It ain't right. That ain't right. There are people who are silent, victim blaming, telling lies, or even still calling for reform. It's disappointing but not surprising that a lot of these people are elected officials. So let's call them out. Lori Lightfoot, Alderman George Cardenas. Call them out, call them out. That's one of my favorite songs. Y'all do anything but listen to the youth. The youth who've been putting in actual work in their communities, genuine care and connection, not just to get a vote or a photo op. You're not listening. We're saying defund the police, abolish the police, fund us, fund our communities. We need rent control, good jobs, our COVID relief funds. It's not right for the police to get so much funding and $280 million of our COVID relief funds. That ain't right. Even before the pandemic, people's basic needs were not being met. People don't have clean air, housing security, food security, equitable funding for our schools. People are not safe from the police. This is state violence. We say again, police, you are not judge, jury, and executioner. demand justice for Adam Toledo. Adam Toledo, a 13-year-old boy. He should still be alive. Nothing excuses CPD having shot and killed him. Nobody deserves to die at the hands of the police, but especially not kids. We don't need to see the video to know that Adam deserves to live. The police has a long history of corruption and cover-ups. And they expect us to trust them? In the last weeks alone, it's been lie after lie after lie. Justice for Mark Nevares, who was also killed by the Chicago Police Department. Justice for Anthony Alvarez. Justice for Daunte Wright. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Justice for George Floyd. And countless other victims of police violence. Countless others. Those are the ones that we know of. Imagine the ones that we don't know about. There are no excuses. There are no good cops. There is no reforming the police. Where do we want abolition? When do we want it? Now!
Revolution, nothing less.
We could all say what we said in the beginning louder, please. Adam, we love you.
Adam, we love you.
We will not stop.
We will not stop
Until there is justice for you.
until there is justice for you.
Elizabeth, we love you.
Elizabeth, we love you.
We stand with you.
We stand with you.
And we will fight for justice for your son.
And we will fight for justice for your son. Fuck CPD.
We love you.
We love you.
Adam, we love you.
Adam, we love you.
Adam, we love you.
Adam, we love you.
Thank you, everybody.
Ni perdón ni olvido, castigo a los asesinos. Ni perdón ni olvido, castigo a los asesinos.
Me olvido, castiga a los asesinos.
Ni perdón ni olvido, castigo a los asesinos.
Ni perdón ni olvido, castiga a los asesinos.
Ni perdón ni olvido, castigo a los asesinos.
All right, guys, I'm gonna introduce a Ray Walk from Justice for Families.
Hey, y'all, there's police trying to infiltrate. Please do not let them into the crowd. Please do not talk to them. Please be safe, but do not let them into here. They were not invited to be here. I'm so sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck round! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck round! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck round! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck round! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck round! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, y'all, let's give it up for a Ray Walk from Justice for Families, please. Woo!
Thank you all. I had to make myself some bullet points for today because so much is going through my mind and through my heart. But first of all, to the Adam Toledo family, I send you much love because I've been in your shoes. My 16-year-old nephew was shot and killed by police on April 11, 2016 in North Lawndale. And when I saw what happened to that baby, it was so reminiscent of what happened to my nephew. And I was like, no matter all the work we're doing, I'm like, here we go again. I'm like, they're not hearing us. They're not understanding what we're saying to them about how they operate themselves in our communities. So I normally don't even watch the videos. I haven't even really fully watched my nephew's video, although we didn't have body camera. But I watch because I'm the co-chair of the Youth Supports Working Group. And next week, we are working on foot pursuit because right now, the Chicago Police Department does not have a foot pursuit policy. And this had nothing to do with Lori Lightfoot. The coalition members gave CPD and the city a foot pursuit policy back in 2017 after so many young Black and brown lives were being taken after foot pursuits. So the mayor sold us a wolf ticket, you know, to me anyway. I know I voted for her because I thought she said, I know I heard somebody say, you know, fuck reform, but if we don't get in their rooms and get in their businesses and get in their heads, we cannot leave them unchecked on our streets. So to me, it's just a measure before the abolishment comes. That's what time that is, and that's what we're doing. The reason why the officer worked on that young man is because they did not work on my nephew, and I made it their business to know that you cannot leave our young people out here dying on the streets. And so that's what they are made to do now. They have to render first aid until the first responders come. They let my nephew die. Not only did they not help him, they wouldn't let the paramedics help him. Why they gave a public apology, we got nothing. We never got nothing from the city and no one else. So it's important that impacted voices be in these rooms and in these conversations and leading the way and trying to make some change somewhere. And it's still dark as hell. And we still hurting. And I just want to say to the family how this goes anytime there's any reference of a gun, we all saw the video. We know. We all saw it, regardless of what they try to tell us. We saw what we saw, period. Copa is going to justify it. Kim Fox raggedy ass going to come behind Copa. She's going to justify it. Yes. Have forensics there because you can't trust them, period, at all. I want to say something about the alderman of that ward, Alderman Rodriguez. He came out and spoke and called it murder. No other alderman I've seen since this happened to my nephew, I ain't seen none of them say nothing. Nothing. Y'all ought to commend him and work with him because he came out and he said it. They all got their heads so far up Lori's ass. They don't work for Lori. They work for us. And they ain't saying nothing. Support the family. Y'all, we got to do more than this sometime. Y'all really got to wrap around some of this work because there's so much work to be done. Whether you writing a poem or doing something on social media, playing a bit, whatever you do, we need the support. We need to keep this going. We need to keep this momentum going. We got to keep this pressure on them because just when we think we get their numbers down, at one point after LaQuan McDonald, we got their numbers down to single digits. Now they're going back up again, and we wondering what is going on. Are they not seeing what's going on around the nation? And we calling for the same thing all around the nation. And they still doing the same things to us. They talked to a lieutenant from a retired LAPD officer on the news, and they asked her what did she think when she saw the video. And they always want to get some cheerleaders and shit. But what she said was, I wish that Adam had gotten the same consideration that a 13-year-old white boy would have got.
Very much.
And I just want to say one more thing about what happened to my nephew. So after he was killed, you know, the first thing they do is go denigrating your loved one and your family. They go all back in their history. They went back talking about my niece when she was in high school and shit. What they got to do with anything? That's what they do. But only thing we get about the officer is how long his ragged ass been on the force and whatever kind of accommodations he'd have made. They never tell you none of their backstory because trust me, they have them. And what we need to keep our eyes on is how many killer cops are still in our communities. And I'm like, if y'all done killed over here, why they still over here? Why is the officer that killed my nephew still on the west side? Get him from over here. Because this is a small area. Move him somewhere else. But the 11th district has a lot of killer cops. It's like they said, what is this? The graveyard for killer cops. They're on the west side deep. That's where they put them. After 30 days death duty, they move them to your community, right back to where they started the shit at. And that's problematic. And the other thing is, he's been promoted. He's been made a detective with the trial pending. What kind of job do you work where you didn't kill somebody, you have a trial pending for murder, and your job promotes you? That means they are condoning his behavior. They are condoning what he did. Y'all gotta watch.
Preach it, sister.
And John Catanzara, president of the Fraternal Order of Police.
You gotta go.
He talked shit about me. He said I should resign from the Use of Force Working Group. I said, bitch, you have to fight me for it. You have to fight me for it. I'll meet you on the street. You want me, I'll give it up. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen. And I'm like, why are they letting him say anything? He doesn't even have any police power. He was stripped of his police power badge and gun because he's a liar. And he's on television talking all smug and crass when somebody that lost their baby. And he on television already talking about it was justified. How can you say that? You Neanderthal, you monster. So I just wanna, the other thing, the last thing I wanna say about when my nephew was killed, within minutes, I counted them. There were over 100 police officers, in that area. You mean to tell me 100 police officers cannot apprehend a 16-year-old, 130-pound boy So many names. Rashad McIntosh, Betty Jones, Quintonio LaGrill, Laquan McDonald, Harith Augustus, Ron O'Neill, Joshua Fields. It's so many names, and it hurts so bad. Well, thank you all for letting me have this moment, but I leave you with the spirit of understanding, with compassion. I leave you with love. I leave you with peace. I leave you with purpose. I leave you with solidarity. I leave you with power. And most of all, I leave you with fearlessness, because you can't be afraid to do this work, because so many families have had this happen to them, and they have been in the shadows, silent, out of fear of what the do to them. But I'm telling you, come out, because them days are over. Those days are long gone. We are here now. We ain't going nowhere. Fuck Lori. Fuck Superintendent Brown. Fuck Copa. Fuck Kim Fox. Fuck John Catanzaro. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 what do we want? What do we want it? If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it. Love the energy. We're gonna hear from Krista from Justice for Families.
Hola! There's some bullshit, right? Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Why are we standing here today with headed telling that not here? Do we stand? Why are we here, and why did we stand for Ben, who answered the door and was shot? Why? Ben stopped shooting Rakia Boyd while she was walking the door. Why are we here? They keep killing us, and then to you go around while you kill grandmothers, while you kill young women and men, while you killed old women, you kill all of y'all calling yourselves the police, talking about serving and protecting. Y'all kill 1,000 people per year. 1,000 people per year across this nation. And who's okay with this? Who's okay with this? Y'all okay with this? Hell no. Hell no. Why do they continue to get away with it? Why do they to get away with it? You know why? We ain't united, but what are we? What are we today? What are we today? What are we today? What are we forever? You killed 8 women, women, and I can run up and say, hey man, it's all right, come on. This is, we are accepting. No, we ain't to accept it. We have to, and that we unite. Yes. We must stay together. We got to feel this and killed by the police. We must this pain because they kill Latino people, they kill black people, they kill transgender people, they kill gender non-conforming people, they kill everybody. They don't care. They don't care if you.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care. I don't even know why we discuss not they had a gun because we know they kill you even if you don't have a gun. We know they kill you. We know they kill you if you got a registered gun. If you got an FOID card, they will kill you for no good reason because you killed their wife. They rape women on it. We got to get together and we got to stand together every day. Every day. I want to see every time. Every time. Y'all want us to meet y'all here? We can meet y'all here every time. This is more convenient. This is more convenient because you can get off on the phone over there. We'll be here. We'll be here. I don't know why we ain't mentioned funny. Was there damn video of me? What's that about? We can't anymore, y'all. We can't cry watching. We can't let them release snuff films. Okay? We got to stop this. They can't be announcing it like lynchings. You know what? This is lynching.
They put the people to sleep when they do that.
They lynching us. They busting in our homes, snatching us out of our homes. How we don't belong here. They gotta ship us back somewhere. This is America. And this is a whole continent. America. should be moved in this continent. Long here. As a matter of fact, out here. How many indigenous people? Let's go. Okay, our land, and I don't know how the hell they thought that they were the only ones safe in this. And you know why? Kill us because they don't want us to feel safe in this land. So I'm telling y'all, unless we unite, they're gonna continue making us not feel safe. Somewhere we've been since the beginning of time. You don't bring from somewhere I don't even know where you coming from. Okay. Us that when we thought you would. No, we didn't. We thought you were the marauders that you. You keep do that. We'll until one day you realize that we will unite forever against you. So remember, you are the revolution. You are the revolution. And the revolution. Revolution. I am the revolution. I am the revolution. I am the revolution.
Thank you for reminding us that with unity, anything is possible. Ain't no power like the power of the people. The people don't stop. The power like the power of the people don't stop. Like the power of the people with the power of the people. I have a safety announcement. Bikes, even if you aren't marshals, stay on the side to protect people. Prioritizing them, protected in march. Listen to the marshal. We all know that CPD does fucked up shit every day. We have here a survivor torture by the Chicago police officers under the command of John Burge. So please welcome Mark Clemens.
Make some noise! Make some noise out here! You know, there's no other way to describe this story. And before you take these media cameras, you make sure that you go back and you tell the mayor of the city of Chicago that she covered up an act of murder. What I watched, it traumatized me. It traumatized me. Self being 16 years old, taken to a police station, having my genitals and my testicles grabbed and squeezed, and no one believing me. For decades, I sit behind a prison wall. If you ever have known me, I send all of you media requests. You know why? Your daddy locked up in prison. Your uncle locked up in prison. Your cousin locked up in prison. Your neighbor locked up in prison. What happened to this 13-year-old child, Adam? You make sure this echoes all across this globe. Kim Fox, I saw Tony over here earlier. Get your ass up and charge that goddamn officer for the murder of this young kid. You asked little people like me to give you an opportunity to come into office and to do what's right. You have allowed police officers to traumatize us, even once leaving the prisons. You have shut your ears to these brothers and these sisters that are being gunned down in the middle of the street. Still today, over 100 torture victims still sit inside of a prison while they play political football. I say enough is enough on that ain't right. As being a resident of the 12th Ward, I call for every motherfucking official that is a part of this investigation and to sit your asses down and to come out with the right goddamn choice. These people are not out here because they believe this child was mistreated. We're out here because we watched a child gunned down by the damn Chicago police. That's what happened to that child. Where is the integrity? Where is the integrity? In closing, I want this whole park to rock. I want this whole park to rock. We showing Lori Lightfoot no more. We showing the governor no more. We showing Tony Buckwinkle no more. We showing the criminal justice system no more. Hey, guess what? Make some noise! Tom Dart over at that Cook County Jail. Tom Dart resigned. You put people inside of those jails, and guess what? You turned your head. You let them die of COVID-19. Guess what, Tom? Just like we got rid of Anita Alvarez, bye, Tom.
One more time for Mark Clement. All right, y'all. I have a quick announcement. If you're not one of the families up here, if you're not Mark Nevada's family, Anthony Alvarez's, please get off the stage. It's becoming a safety issue. It's for the stage. Thank you, everyone. If you're not one of the families up here, please step off the stage. All right, I'm gonna introduce somebody else. So, you know, a lot of us have been thinking of Elizabeth Adam Toledo's mother, who lost her son. We have here another mother. She lost her son in October of 2020, Mark Nevares. So if you could please come up here.
The time is now. I know the mother is probably grieving and we need time to grieve, but we also need justice and we need it now. There's no reason why a mother should be burying her kid. There's no reason. I don't care what everyone said. It was hard for me because it hasn't been a year and we're always hiding behind closed doors. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We need justice. There's no way or reason why I should be going to the cemetery every day. Why I don't have grandkids? Why do they do this to us? Give all these kids an opportunity to live, to make the wrong right. Don't be the jury and judge before they even get arrested. Before they even get in front of a judge, everybody decides to be judging Adam, Anthony, Mark, Anthony. Don't be a judge. Let them go to court, arrest them, defend themselves. We need justice. Please do not murder them. I didn't know Illinois had the death penalty. Do we have it now? What is going on? Is CPD now the death penalty?
Yes.
Why we have the death penalty?
Preach it, sister.
We do not.
Preach it.
Let them go to court. Do not shoot these kids. Let them live. Let them bury the parents, not the parents bury the kids. We need justice, and we need it now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, 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 shut it down.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony's cousin. I actually shared a little bit of our story last time. I was still very, very devastated that I couldn't even speak up very clearly. Today, I'm more so here to tell y'all that we can't even get a fucking break from these cops. Our family was trying to say our last goodbyes to Anthony this past weekend, and none of us wanted any interviews anymore. We just wanted to say goodbye to him, you know, and move forward. Pero quiero agradecer a Toledo por abrirnos esas puertas, para darnos esas fuerzas para venir aquí y poder demandar y exigir justicia para Anthony Álvarez también. Cuando empezaron a compartir los videos de Adam, yo estaba en mi cuarto, estaba viendo el video y me vinieron muchas lágrimas. Porque yo tengo hermanitos, Anthony tenía hermanitos, Anthony tenía solamente 22 años de edad, tiene una hija de 2 años. Y no me puedo imaginar estar en esa situación. I can't imagine being in any of this mother's position. When I saw the video, it gave our family hella strength to show up here today in front of all of you guys. During the funeral and the burial of my cousin, we were just trying to say our last goodbyes. During those 2 days, those cops were already getting in contact with the media saying, don't even bother with that family. Anthony didn't even have family. This is his family. We are his family. And the whole world is gonna know his name. But we also want to know the name of that cop that shot him. Not one time in the leg, multiple times. Because that's not what it said on the article that came out first on ABC7 in the article. And I have it right here on my phone. It says he was shot on the leg. It was a confrontation. There was no confrontation. And when my tia went and confirmed the body, my aunt, when my aunt went and confirmed the body, it was multiple. They didn't even show her the lower body. It was just the upper body, and it was 2 shots. So it was not 1 shot, it was multiple. So we want answers. We want to know the name of that cop. And I appreciate you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate the Toledo family, like I said, for giving us that strength to not give up and to keep fighting for the justice of all of these souls that we lost. All of these young people and all of the future generations too. I don't really have anything else that I can say right now. Like I said, I wasn't very prepared because my family was already like, you know what, let's just drop it. But this is not the end of us. We're gonna keep fighting to get those videos. We're gonna get those videos. We're gonna get the name, and we're gonna get justice for Anthony. And for the police, no es que Anthony no tenía familia. Somos un chingo, como decimos los mexicanos. Y aquí estamos y nos vamos a hacer ver presentes. Thank you. ¡No están solos! 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 ¡No están
a youth organizer, and this was also Mark Nevares' best friend. Please welcome Anderson.
We got to remember a lot of these police officers that work in our community do not understand our community. That a lot of the police officers that work in our community do not understand our community. So when we say fuck, some of these white ass cops don't understand what we're saying. To the nearest cop to you and say, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
This is not an event. Justice is a process. I'm not good with math, but I know we got a couple hundred motherfuckers here. I need everybody that's here today, once you leave this protest, because it's not a fucking event, take this shit with you wherever you go. A lot of y'all waited for this video to come out. I didn't fucking watch the video. I didn't watch the video. I've been ready to throw down for Adam from day fucking one. But now we got the video out, right? So nobody here and outside of this fucking circle has an excuse not to throw down for Adam. When they killed Miguel in Pilsen, they said he shot at the police. When they killed my best friend Mark in October, they said he had a gun and it was an armed encounter. When they killed Adam, they got no fucking excuse. And nobody here has an excuse not to get down for Adam. It's a couple people. If you want to know what you can do, it's a couple people that we need to be holding accountable. For those of you from the Little Village area, even if you don't live in Little Village, if you're close to Little Village, George Cardenas is blaming Adam for his own murder. Are we gonna let that ride? Hell no. Lori Lightfoot is blaming Adam for his own murder. Are we gonna let that ride? Hell no. Chuy Garcia, our progressive from Little Village, is fucking silent right now. He's fucking silent. Why? Because he loves the police. He supports the police. Whereas Chuy Garcia, when we're having a real conversation about police killing children in our community. There's too many people to call out for me to even list them out right now. So don't think that because you came to this protest that you did something for Adam. Hell no. When you leave here, you better be getting down for Adam. When you see Cardenas, you better call that motherfucker out. We're done playing games. We're fucking done. They made an excuse for killing Miguel. They made an excuse for killing Mark. They have no excuse for Adam. No excuse. So take this shit with you. The hundreds of people that are here, take this shit with you. We don't need you to just be coming to rallies. We need you to take this shit with you everywhere you go. When you see George Cardenas, call that motherfucker out. Pull out your camera and start recording and call that motherfucker out. Yeah. In fact, why are these police officers not being prosecuted? I said this at the last march. Why didn't we get Anita Alvarez out? For what? 16 shots in the club. Right.
16 shots and cover up. So what are we gonna do with this gun? What are we gonna do with this gun? One shot and a cover up. One shot and a cover up. One shot and a cover up.
One shot and a cover up.
One shot and a cover up.
One shot and a cover up.
Everybody here has a job. Everybody here has a fucking job. If you know anybody making excuses for having sex, you have a fucking job. If you run into George Floyd, show that motherfucker how we get down. You don't kill one of us and then fucking blame the 13-year-old that got killed.
Right.
We want to see stomach. No more just asking for these police officers to go to jail and maybe they might be gonna be killed. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We need community control of the police. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Just a reminder, if you have a bike, whether you're a marshal or not, please stay on the side so that we can protect people in the middle. Listen to the marshals. Make sure to prioritize protecting black and brown people. If we can make some room for the Daunte, please.
I can still run a 3-minute 18 mile. Or other way around. 18 minutes, 3 miles. And the push-ups after.
Before he got
No peace. No peace. No peace.
no justice, no peace, no justice, no justice, no peace, no peace,
No peace.
No justice! Say his name! Banners to the front! Everybody stop! Hey, Matt, get to the back! Matt, Cody, get to the back!
Excuse me, thank you. Let me do, thank you.
Matt Jersey, get to the back, please!
No justice, no peace. Justice is supposed to be able to come to the heard.
The 52 pushing women. We follow the rules. Please go to the back. No me oye, yo no
The marshals on the side. Can we get our marshals on the side? We need the marshals up here on the side. We need it, guys. Protect each other together. We are doing this together. We don't have to run over the women. Let's protect our women. Don't run these women over. Make the rules. Do not run these women over. Now we're going to move at a slow pace and respect each other and pay attention to our women. If you don't do nothing else, pay a slow pace and respect each other and pay attention to our women. If you don't do nothing else, pay attention to the women. Thank you. Remember, we're moving slow. We're here together. Don't run over each other. And let's please protect our women. You don't need to shove them. Let's protect our women. Today is the day to listen to each other, especially the women. Ready?
¡Arriba! ¡Abajo! ¡Glory por carajo! ¡Arriba! ¡Abajo! ¡Glory por carajo! ¡Arriba! ¡Abajo! ¡Glory por carajo! ¡Arriba! ¡Abajo! ¡Glory por carajo!
Media, we need you guys to back up. Media, please back up and be respectful.
CBD, how many people you killed today? KKK, CBD, how many people you killed today? KKK, CBD, how many kids did you kill today?
What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it? No justice! No justice!
No peace!
I don't think they know that we're for real when we say no peace. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Unido jamás será vencido. Unido. The people united will never be defeated. Say your name. Rakia boy. Say your name. Rakia boy. Say your name. From the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out from the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out from the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out from the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out from the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out from the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Now say it like you mean it. Fuck 12. What do we want? What do we want? No justice! No justice! Justice for Adam Toledo! Justice for Adam Toledo! Justice for Mark Navarez! Justice for Daunte Wright! Trayvon Martin! Justice for Laquan McDonald!
Justice for George Floyd! Justice for Breonna Taylor!
Justice! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! From the west to the south.
We want you out. CBD, 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 we want you out.
From the west side to the south. CPD, we want you out.
CBD, we want you out.
Slow down, guys. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. We want you inside.
Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice, no peace. Police, no justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. Fuck 12! Mama, mama, can't you see what the CPD's done to me? They stopped and they searched me, and they hit me across the head. Fuck 12! Fuck 12! What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? No justice!
Let's keep moving. Keep it slow.
Slow and steady. No justice! No justice! Say his name! Say his name! Mark Navarez! Say his name! What do we want? When do we want it? KKK! CPD! How many kids you killed today? KKK! CPD! How many kids you killed today? CPD, KKK, how many kids have you killed today? CPD, hey, how many kids We don't get it, shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Justice! Shut it down! We don't get it, shut it down! We don't get it, shut it down! We don't get it, shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! No justice! No peace! 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 No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Abolish the police! No justice, no peace! Abolish the police! Abolish the police! So what is important for you to come out here tonight and express your support?
Well, we're here marching for him. Thing is, we're here for him because, like, how is it that the police are gonna shoot him when he didn't have no weapon? He had his hands up. As you can see in the video, the other guy, they let the other guy escape. If you can see the video, they pushed the other guy and they went for a 13-year-old. Why would they have to? They know that they have their gun and the taser. Why didn't they take out the taser instead of the gun?
What is it like to be a young Latino man walking around Chicago?
In Chicago right now, there's a lot of violence. There's a lot of that. They talk to us. They know the way we dress. It doesn't matter the way we dress. Don't discriminate the way we look. It just can't be like that. It's always somebody has to say you're something like this. You're a bad influence. It's how we're raised. It doesn't matter. We do not come from a good community. We were raised either poor, rich, however, it doesn't matter. We're always gonna have that one bad lifestyle. Nobody's gonna ever have a perfect lifestyle. So we're here marching for Adam Toledo.
What's your name?
Miguel Hernandez.
Sorry?
Miguel Hernandez. Miguel.
Miguel.
Miguel. M-I-G-U-E-L.
Sorry, thank you.
No problem.
Glad you're here.
We'll never be be defeated. People united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. United will never be divided.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Can I talk to you, sir? I'm from the AK.
Yeah.
So, do you identify as Latino?
Yes, I do.
So, what is it like to be a young Latino man in America right now, or in Chicago specifically?
I mean, it depends where exactly you live in and what area you're in. But there's honestly a lot of segregation and a lot of, I don't even know how to put it, but there is no equality for everybody here in Chicago. And that's what we're out here fighting for. Lori Lightfoot likes to go ahead and say that she's transparent, but she goes ahead and protects other parts of her city better than she does Little Village. And I think that's the biggest part of the problem.
What does Adam Toledo's case represent for you about the status of all this race relations in America right now?
And it's making sure that we stand up for what's right. And sometimes people will go ahead and tell you you're wrong, and there's going to be a big amount of people. But that's why we're all here today, to make sure that the world knows that Adam Toledo died in the hands of police, and he died innocently, and he should never have happened.
What's your name?
Brian
Brian, so last name.
Martinez.
Yes, Brian Martinez. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time to circle up. It's time to circle up. They kind of clear out the middle.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I need everybody to fill this up. Make one big circle, please. Circle up.
There's empty space in the middle.
What they want us to do?
I want to deliver this message that justice for Adam looks like abolishing the police. Let's just say that again with me, that justice for Adam looks like abolishing the police. We are no longer talking about reform. We are no longer talking about keeping their positions. Abolishing the police is what justice for Adam looks like. Reinvesting that money into our communities is what looks like justice for Adam. Us being here and building community with each other is what is justice for Adam. These same people that you see here every single day, these are the people who are building community with you. If you look around, the young people, all folks around, these are the people who are building community with you. So when you look around, I just want to emphasize that like these are the people who are going to fight all summer when we're going to these protests, when we're looking at each other, when we're loving on each other, when we're thinking about Adam, when we're thinking about all of these other young folks that the police have taken from us, who have murdered in front of us. It's just words. And I just want to say that, justice for Adam just looks like abolishing the police. I have no more words for justice for Adam. That we are no longer talking about representing police officers as anything that protects us. Policing has never replaced safety for me. I knew from third grade when a police officer took me out of class and told me that I was going to, a possibility of me to go to jail because I broke a pencil in class. I knew that police officers were never equating to safety for me ever since then. So I just want to, once again, justice for Adam looks like abolishing the police, and that we are no longer talking about abolishing the police, we are demanding that the police be abolished.
Thank you, JJ. If we could please have the two youth from Royal.
Come on.
Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me clearly? Great. Okay. So, just a real quick history lesson on where police started. In the 1700s, down in the South, there was slavery. As we all know, this is sick and sad that a 13-year-old who turned around and put his hands up was shot. We do what the police officers say. Put your hands up. Adam did that and he was shot. At first it was defund, but now it's abolished. No mother should have to bury a 7th grader. Let that sit in. He was in the 7th grade. That's
you try to justify a 13-year-old being killed, you need to look in a mirror and really, 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 really have a conversation with yourself. Because no 13-year-old who turns around and puts his hands up needs to be. Police officers were never here to serve and protect. They are here to serve and protect their own with that badge. I mean the black eyes, that means the white ones. Because even when they find that badge, nothing but a color, black or brown. So as we stand here for the victims whose faces are on signs, whose faces are on posters, let us remember that we do this for them, that we continue this march and this fight for them.
So that's like at the funeral, people from the other churches were there, and they're all saying, oh,
Adam should be able to go on his summer break right now. He should be able to go play with his friends right now. But you want to know what Adam is doing right now? He's looking down on us. He's watching over us. He's proud of us. Not only be sad for the many victims of police violence, let them rest in power. Don't let their names die out. Thank you.
That's right, we need to keep here. Next up, I'm going to introduce Jose. He's an organizer with Únete la Villita.
Toda mi vida. En el 2008 me metí en el ejército de los Estados Unidos para pelear. Quiero pelear para mí. Mi país nos sigue matando. En vez de abrir más servicios sociales, en vez de nos dan más policía, nos dan más violencia. Ya va. Justicia para los víctimas del Estado se ve como la policía. Es todo, es fin. Ya no vamos a platicar con ellos, no vamos a trabajar con ellos. No hay ninguna regla que podía prevenir la muerte de Adán. Ninguna regla. La única respuesta es abolir la policía. ¡Ya basta! ¡Stop the police!
What do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want it?
Now!
All right, now, there's a lot of us over here. It's a lot of people. The big turnout. And we're all united here because it's enough police violence, enough police impunity. We're going to have a few minutes of silence. 1 minute of silence for Mark Nevares. 1 minute of silence for Adam Toledo. 1 minute of silence for Anthony Alvarez. So 3 minutes of silence. lead of the people wearing the neon red, the yellow mask. Follow their lead. Hay que asegurar que solo escuchamos a la gente que está en las chaquetas amarillas, por favor. And please stay behind the banners. We are respecting families and they are leading this movement. La gente que tiene las cartulinas van a ser los líderes aquí y vamos a seguir a ellos. Por favor, respeten. Please respect the families and
Make a hole, make a hole. Let the Banners family and radio through. Make a hole, make a hole. No justice! No justice! No justice! What do we want? When do we want it? No justice! No justice! No justice! I don't believe you. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! What do we want? When do we want? Justice! No peace! See, CPD! CPD! How many kids did you kill? CPD! How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? CPD! KKK! How many kids have you killed today? To the side! Give me one.
Yeah, do I need to go over there? All right, bye. Hi. It means everything to us. We live in this shit. We live in gun violence every day, police or not. My daughter has been shot at, you know? This means everything to us. Out here with our people representing all Mexican families, all families in general that have to live in this every day in fear of dying, our children dying. We can't turn to anybody. All we have is each other. You have to live in the hood to know what it is to live in the hood. We have each other, you know? My best friend, along with my friends that live in the hood, helped me raise my kids. Because someone has to explain to these children why there's so much violence and why all of our family members are dying from gun violence. Humble Park. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Except more and more people are getting aggravated from no answers. Seeing this family in pain, being in a family that lost someone in the riots last year, there's never an answer. There's never justice. The police just pretend nothing ever happened. They think time heals all wounds. These wounds aren't healed. My kids are growing up in this pain. I have to tell them the truth. And I have to teach them something.